Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Motorsport Manager, and it is week number 13 of competition. And we've got an interesting one on our hands. I have not moved forward skipping a race over like I normally do. We've only completed 3 races so far. The 20 points that we had at the end of the last race is where we're at now. However, I've had a most interesting development. A week ago, I get mail from driver Arthur Pick, and it says he's sick of the spotlight. And here is his message. That's it. I'm out. Mr. Hucklerock wants me to spend even more time behind the cameras. I barely get to race anymore. I'm a driver, not a damn poster boy. I didn't sign up for this. Thanks, Decathlon. You destroyed my dreams of racing cars just so you could line your pockets. Hope you got what you wanted out of it all. The special conditions on this personality trait was that driver will retire very soon. This was a week ago, and I went, oh, okay, so he's leaving at the end of the season. Well, here we are now, 8 days later, without another race or anything. Well, you must have known it was coming. It's time to hang up my racing boots. Thanks for everything, Decathlon. Arthur Pick has retired. I actually got to get his message because the reality of this situation was that I was using him entirely for his marketability, not his racing ability. However, of the 2 drivers, this was the better one with more potential that I could have kept around for a little while. Not any longer. He's out. So 18th in the standings right now, 13 points. That's where he will finish. Sorotkin has stepped in as our lead driver now. However, if we take a look, that's a problem. This is a fill-in driver, that $1,000 race contract. Camila Pita is not any better. They're both half stars. They're both not going to have any sort of marketability. Zero. So I need a new driver. Add fast. So that's what we're up to. We have 15 days till our next race. The car, we just finished part, and we're now working on our next gearbox. Take a look at the car itself. We have, let's see here, an okay set of brakes that are finished, ready to go. We are working on our other set of brakes, which have a lot more potential. Our engine, not so good, 187, but at least there's a bonus to one of them. Front wings are still stock, only slightly improved on the reliability. And our gearbox is definitely suffering. That's why we are now changing our focus there. Rear wings, again, same thing, just a slight improvement to reliability, and suspension has not been touched as of yet. So you can see that we've got quite a ways to go. Luckily, thanks to the improvements to our factory, we do, despite the weakness of my mechanics, improve parts quite quickly. A lot of that is the staff, not the chief mechanics. You can see the chief mechanics have virtually no change to what we're doing here, but the staff do. So the factory itself is doing well. We have our next headquarters piece almost done. Test track's going to be done in 3 weeks. But again, we need to go find a driver. So, for me, race management, not looking so great yet. Financial and loyalty are moving up quick, especially here this season, as we have made some drastic improvements to the finances with $26 million in the bank, though we're still losing close to $1 million a race. All right, so let's go to scouting. We need a driver. And as soon as possible. It's going to be hard to get one in 15 days, which is going to make that next race horrific if we have two absolutely horrid drivers behind the wheel. So we need to go with those that we've scouted because I can't really go through the randoms. And I need those with high marketability, which I do have 17 favorites on that right now. So let's go ahead and look there. Now these bottom 5, and there's one that's got nice potential, but not strong driving by any means. David Beckerman. It's almost a David Beckham. This isn't soccer, though. Let's see. Cornering is really bad. What's he earning? Ooh, he's cheap. Marketability is 85. Wouldn't cost much to break his contract. It's an option. Wow, they don't think much of Lance Stroll on here, do they? He started out looking like that was his stats at the beginning of last season, but the Williams driver, by the time he got to the end of the season, he was a decent driver. Wow, there's some nice stats. What's that going to cost us? $3 million, $390 a race. Marketability 85. Wonder Kid. Famous father, Colton Herta. The name sounds familiar, but I don't know Herta. I think that was an Indy racer. I'm probably wrong. Probably wrong. Could be wrong. Whoa. Wonder Kid and hidden potential? Meaning he can absolutely become a 5-star driver. And high marketability. Good balanced stats. Well, let's approach. Not interested. Of course not. Why would you be? You're at a much higher level. It's worth a shot though, right? How about Ocon? Ocon, do you want to come drive for me? Do you? Wow, look at those stats! Awesome stats. He is really good driver. The Sahara Force India team really lucked out with this kid. He's excellent driver. Ooh, and a pay driver. There's no way he's going to sign for me, though. Yeah, not interested. It's worth a shot, though. Alright, so that brings us down the list. Wow, you're great at overtaking, but not good at cornering or feedback. Got some nice stats, though. Marketability is 98. Let's just see who's even interested before I actually offer something. Let's get down that list. Okay, good stats. 25% of that is temporary, though. And not interested anyway. Okay, Wonder Kid, famous father. Gone rogue. Okay, I think I already checked Sardaka, didn't I? Balanced. Marketability is 100%, but up to 25% of that is temporary. Okay, Ahmed. Not a huge cost. Just 19. No improvement though. Rock solids, sim racing. Marketability, that's 10% is temporary, considering offers. Low morale. He might be willing. No, you don't want to come down to this low level. Lance Stroll. He should be a pay driver. Just watch. I bet you he is. Did I already look at this? Yeah, pay driver. 10% marketability is, yeah, crash happy. Yes, that's how he was at the start of last season. And erratic. The driver traits were absolutely accurate, but the overall driver stats, he's better than that. And he did settle down after the first, what was that, 5-6 races last year. He doesn't want to come down this far. Alright, well now we are getting down to the available drivers. 95%. Scaredy Cat. That's permanent. That's not. 5% not. Overtaking is really bad. Decent amount. Wow. 11%. Oh, but that's facilities mostly. Not interested. Alright, well that brings us into, outside of Tenenbaum and Tellitz, that brings us into those who have no job. Ouch. This might be where we're looking. 80%. Really? Your focus is +2? But you're only gaining very small percentages. So how are you supposed to get to be that good driver? 87. Consistency and cornering part. Ouch. Beckerman, 100%. Balanced. Stable. Maybe. Modeling tryout, 3 weeks, that's 10%. Yeah. What about these two? 96. No traits at all. Wow. Nice cornering and smoothness. And better improvement even though you're close to your limit. But I'd have to pay to get you away. How about Tots? 97. She's a nice guy. Balanced. But I really don't want to pay $1 million for a bad driver just to break your contract. So, what does that bring us back to? Bad choices, really. The most potential is in Carta. But you had the lowest marketability. Let's see, 87. There's 100. And balanced. But very little improvement. But it's not like I'm going to keep you forever. Temporary. High marketability. Consistent, though not good. Beckerman might be the one to go with. We have another second here now, 82%. And your driving skills are really bad. And not 100%. That's going to drop to 86 in, just 3 weeks? Okay, so I'm going to try Beckerman first, Carta second. Interested. Do you want crazy money? No, you do not. Well, maybe. Let's say equal status. Medium contract is 18 months. Okay. What is crazy money and what's the max? 171 a race. I do not want to pay you anything near that, so you might not be getting hired by me. And you want big bonuses. Cancel for now. Let's go take a look at Carta. Even though you're not consistent and you're only 80%, you're at least got some potential. That really doesn't mean anything here, though, does it? I guess it's whoever wants to be paid less. And no, you're in the same boat. You want the same range of money. I mean, you'd probably accept about this. I don't want to pay you $140,000 a race. Gil. Wages aren't very important. So you might take about $94,000 a race. Save us quite a bit of money. You don't care about your status. Short contract. Just finish out the season. It's all low stuff. Alright. Here we go. Equal status. We'll just go equal status. Let's see if we can get you cheap. You want a short contract. That isn't important, so just having one. That isn't important, so just having one. And we're not likely to finish high at all, so that's going to all be seen as bonus. Alright, I might offer more than one because I need a driver bad and I need one in 2 weeks. Did I try you? Yeah, not interested. Maybe I should go back out to Scouted and see. Find somebody in this. There's Pavlos. Stephanie Schramm. You're cheap. 37,000 a race. Overtake specialist. Rival with 3% marketability. How about we go by cost? who's making the least amount of money. Schramm was. Okay, how about this Marcus Armstrong? 72%, that's not bad. Only 5% bonus, so you'd still be getting paid okay. You're not a terrible driver. But you're not interested. Now you're a decent driver. You don't corner well, but you're consistent. You don't overtake well, but just 27% marketability. I guess that's what I need to be looking at first here. 33. 54. Good under braking. You can overtake. Not interested. Chadwick, 16%. There's Carmine again. Baptista. You're a pay driver, but your marketability is terrible. Okay, 55. Decent skills. No negative traits. Not interested. I spend the whole episode just trying to find a driver. Sorry about that. Here we go. Okay, 72%. Ouch. No, 30% of that is not going to last, but 3-star driver. Not interested. Boy, it looks like all of our eggs might be going into one basket here. You're a terrible driver. Call a lot here. Nope. Nope. 63. You have potential. Just 10% bonus. Not interested. It's not Ericsson, it's Christian Ericsson, right? Cycling racer, 47%, but there's 5% bonus. So no. Just married. That's a marketability bonus. 14%. You are a decent racer. Rock solid, dumb. Racing trucks, that's 5% bonus. See, that's all bad stuff. That's not going to help. Oh, you're on Williams? Wow. It's not that strong of a driver for Williams. Valdez. Incredible potential. No. Okay, I think that's about it, unless I find marketability 63%. That's a big bonus. And that's a big bonus too, so no. $57. That's not too bad. You are interested. 2 stars. How much? You are improving well, very well, compared to these other drivers on my list. Let's see, what do you want to make? Wages aren't important. All right, here you go. Here's at least a second one to go after. We'll say equal status and a short contract. 109,000 a week is not great, but Get to the same kind of stuff we did before. There we go. Alright, there's 2 options finally. Not amazing marketability, but can make it work. Oh, and there's a different pick. Is this his brother? You've got... Oh, okay. Commercials. Commercials it is. CQs. Anybody decent? Not really. You overtake really well. Your focus is 0. Okay, well, we got 2 drivers. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's because I'm in the scouted category. There we go. Let's see here. I guess we should go by team. Make sure I have everybody scouted. No, I do not. Just 1. Alright, and we'll check out the mail. See. Anything? Weakest drivers. Decent marketability. Good mechanic relationship. Oh, you're already getting paid by someone. Alright, continue. Alright, we're heading into somebody else's race weekend. We're going to get this contract signed, though. I don't think we're going to get our race in today. Oh, that was so weird. I think I've mentioned this before, but Lewis Hamilton, defending champion, gets relegated to reserve driver for this new guy, George Russell, coming up. And Bottas remains as second driver. So strange. And the new guy, Russell, I mean, look at this. He's, at the moment, anyway, it's only 7 rounds in, but he's running away with the championship. Ooh, contract offer accepted. All right. Hey, we have a driver. Not a great one, by any means. I have days to wait. Let's see. Gil, I have 8 days to decide, but you're 2 stars with more potential, but again, it's only for this season. You're 2 stars also. 81,000 or 20,000 a race cheaper, plus better marketability. So why don't we wait? Because I think on my calendar I saw that I have 8 days to sign. And let's see what happens here. No, contract renegotiation. So terms not met. In that case, we'll sign this deal. Sorokin is definitely the one going out. Just a small bonus to sign. There you go. Alright, we're back up to 2 drivers. And both of their contracts end at the end of this season. Ooh, Sam Powell. Wow, you're just jumping right in here. Oh, reigning champion. So that's temporary, and you're very unlikely to want to sign with us, are you? We do need to get somebody else scouted, though. I guess we'll scout by... Oh, I'm doing this in reverse, aren't I? There we go. Alright, Munich. Likely to be some rain, 40% chance. Super soft or soft, and it is abrasive. And no, we're not one of the best on the grid. We're actually quite bad. So we're going to go with soft. Yep, no, let's not get back to the negotiation table. You lost your chance by saying no. Alright, so they were hoping we would call. I'm really looking forward to working with my new boss, Decathlon Gamer, and the entire team. I said her new paymaster is back tidy, just under $1 million. And see, that's not bad. $1 million. Still gonna save some money. Not amazing marketability. Let's see, what has that done for our marketability here? We're still in the 3-star range. The team and Angelica are about the same. So just under 70% overall. We have 2 sponsorships coming up here after this race, which is now 6 days away. And I'm definitely not going to have enough time to get a race in, as we are already out of time on this episode. We will do the next race off camera, and then I will see you next week for the following race on the race calendar. It's another not bad driver. And a new gearbox is finished. Let's get another part going. Let's see, our brakes are quite good, but also worst on the grid at the same time. Strange. That doesn't add up. This was something that was stock last year, a spec part, but it's unlocked. So back to the gearbox. Let's get another one going. And we want acceleration 20. And what do we have? Acceleration 40. Probably our best option there. I can get the reliability back. No problem. There we go. Get that part built. And we can get somebody else scouted. And let's check out the parts here. We're up to 80% already now on the new brakes. So those are definitely going on a car here in the very near future. We can get that done before? Yes, we can. Before the race. Nice. It's too close to race day, though, for that gearbox. So the gearbox is going to have to wait a week or wait till the next race. But at least these brakes are going to be good to go. We do have another pair of brakes that we need to work on as well. So we can get both on. Alright, well, it looks like we are heading to Munich. We'll have a couple sponsorships coming up. The team is struggling performance-wise, but it is what it is. And now that that's there, I'm going to shift this back over. We're going to get those going, and our new gearbox. Let me take that right off of there. 97% is good enough for now. Alright, well, I'm out of time. So that does it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe, and tune in next time on my road to the record. Bye for now.